I sat down with Bloomington's Mayor John Hamilton this week for our usual monthly conversation, but nothing about it was quote unquote usual. We kept a safe distance from each other. I didn't mic him like I normally do. And our conversation, well, it was dominated by the coronavirus pandemic. Mayor Hamilton says there's a lot of collaboration happening at the local level and everyone is focused on diminishing the impact. So can you give us an update locally here? What's the reality on the ground right now?
This virus has killed thousands of people around the world. It's killing people in America. It's now killed, as of this time that I know of, 2 people in Indiana. We're working very closely, city government, county government, school system, Indiana University, IU Health, and other healthcare providers. We need to assume that it's here, because it probably is, and we're taking a lot of steps, all of us are, to diminish the impact.
Have you heard anything about testing and testing kits?
No, that's a really frustrating area. Look, this is not a time for finger pointing, but it's also not a time for bragging about what's going on. The testing has been a big failure in the United States. The World Health Organization says you should test everybody who you think might be infected, and we just can't do it. So we're way behind the curve on that, which means we have to play more aggressively offense to say, if you might have it, we kind of have to assume you do have it, and do the things that help protect us for that.
And there are a lot of people that are scared. They're worried because they feel like they are losing jobs, and heard something that a lot of restaurants that close may not even be able to reopen again. Is it too early to start thinking about those people or messaging to those people who are without jobs right now?
Absolutely not. The economic effects are real, and we're already seeing them. This is one area where I do think the federal government and the state government need to step up very quickly to make clear that if you lose a job, or if you can't work because of illness or family demands, we will take care of you. So I know unemployment insurance, for example, is critically important. That's why we have it when you lose your job. The idea of the federal government looking at supporting a stimulus package to help people, not just institutions, but help people who are dealing with this is really important. And I'm hopeful and I'm confident that that will happen. But you know, we could be in a recession right now. You often don't know you're in a recession until later. We're certainly going to see some economic costs of this. That causes stress with families and kids and hunger and housing. And we're doing a lot of things like not having utility cutoffs and trying to make sure there are no evictions and protect people so that we can get through the health crisis and then help rebuild the economy.